Hello and welcome to Day Live Part 3. It's Tuesday now and I'm just out walking Dolly. It looks a bit overcast and a bit grey, so I do apologise. But, so Part 3, so let's get into it. So, let me just cross the road. So let's start off the weather. So the weather has been up and down. Past week I would say, so let's start off with the Easter weekend. So Easter Monday, we start off with really nice weather, 15, 16 degrees, and it went warm. Well, I was in shorts for Tuesday, Wednesday, because we had a bit of a mini heat wave, tasted from 2021, and it went a bit downhill. It went a bit more overcast, like it is now, and then it's been nice, but it's been sunny. It's been nice in the sunshine, but it's been sunny. So it feels warm when the sun's out. Yeah, so it's been days, some days it's been really overcast and it brighten up and stuff, and the sun comes out. At least it's dry. And then those days it doesn't know what it's doing. When it's dry, when it's raining. Like on Saturday we had when I went to the gym, we had a huge hailstorm and it calmed down. And it went really nice again. So yeah. I can't say it's really overcast, but at least it's dry. We seem to be getting most of the rain at night now. And also, although it doesn't look too bad, but there is rain in the forecast next week. It looks like it's going to be raining the weekend, which is good, because it's my weekend to work. And Friday it's the weekend, but it's going to be raining. Yeah, because what I've noticed is it's been last year, especially summer. I've noticed that when it's always hot, it was always the weekend in work, and then when it's been dry and stuff, well, when it's been horrible, it's been horrible. So yeah. So shopping this week: Tesco, Marks, just go to Bowman Hills, and Sainsbury's. So a bit more expensive than usual, because I get some chicken and some chicken breast and some mince. We did homemade barbecue at the weekend, indoor barbecue, because we've still not sorted out the decking. My brother-in-law came last week. I did mention it last week to do the decking, because some of it, obviously because of the weather, and it's been raining, some of it rotten stuff. So he did that, and then so we just need to get the furniture and stuff out, and decking and stuff. So we just had an indoor barbecue. So yeah. So that looks nice. So yeah, and then I've got a big chicken breast pack out Tesco's. I was £9.80 instead of £10.50 with Cooked. do some chicken kebabs with. But yeah, I was trying to work out which one worked out the cheapest per kilo. So I those did. So yeah, so I think there was 6 or 7 there. Do dog's tea as well, so yeah. Yep, so yeah, plus I didn't realise we were quite low couple of cleaning supplies as well. So yeah. But I say Tesco and Sainsbury's seem to be killing it with their net deals and also the cooker deals. I've got a 30 pack of Diet Coke cans for £9 out of Tesco, which is a good price. So yeah. And then, well, the one thing I had to get out of Boots was a pain relief tablet called Coldmore, which is a combination of paracetamol or ibuprofen with codeine, and they didn't have it in Tesco. Well, they did have it, but it's the ones you put in water, you put in water and then swallow. Didn't want that, and they didn't have any Boots, but the service, I don't know what's going on with Boots, but the service, especially on the pharmacies now, so poor in Boots. I mean, it took me these 15 minutes to be served, but there was only 2 pharmacists on, and they were both doing, so at Boots, most Boots anyway, you have a separate area for prescriptions and a separate area for over-the-counter meds. But with those 2 on, so wouldn't it be better to have one serving on that side? So yeah, but I say I don't really like my local Boots anyway, because I think I got them a couple years back. They gave me that one that I preferred instead of paracetamol, but I didn't realise until I got home. So again, because Tesco didn't have any. So but they didn't even check, they just served me without even checking to see whether they were the right ones. Now what if my dad had been allergic to and stuff? So yeah, I never had problems with the service down at the one at the retail park. I don't know why. So yeah. Also, I don't understand why the pharmacies and Boots are now part-time, because I know it's one where we can work, and I went to the Boots. But there's 2 they work, one was without pharmacy and one with pharmacy. But it was a half day. So I was like, really? So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. So I was just speaking to one of the dog walkers that I know. So yeah. So I do apologise for the voice. It started on the weekend. I think it's like postnatal drip. Postnatal? No, that's when you're pregnant. Postnasal, that's what I meant. So basically, I don't think my nose has been right since I've had sinusitis. So what happens from time to time, it gets blocked. And then what happens is it gets blocked, but you can feel it down at the throat. And stuff. It just makes you feel really ill. Really ill and really just really bunged up and stuff. So yeah. So it was like a bit of cold, but I do feel 100% myself. Because I know hay fever has been bad for cold, like the raw weather and stuff. So yeah. So it just makes you feel awful. Yeah. So. Yep. So yeah. So what I usually create is just steaming nails, which is basically get a mixing bowl or something, put boiling water in the kettle, you boil the kettle, you put some elbow oil in, and then you put your face in the bowl and just steam the nails 5-10 minutes just to clear it. So I really need to go to the doctors about it because it's not right. So yeah, so moving on to so we've got towel samples and we've also looked at the bathrooms last weekend. So yeah, so we've got an idea what we wanted. But try to get the garden ready. Well, the back garden is a mess because the dogs have destroyed it. So yeah. So yeah. Also yeah. So we've got Sky working now. So I'm just getting used to Sky. It's a bit different and stuff. But what I realise is that all the lamp stuff you got on the TV is linked. So I was going, so watching the Lawn in my office going, not watch that programme, I realised that someone might have been watching it in the lounge. So like, okay. The only thing I say is disappointing is that you don't get the +1 channels on this Sky. Because they want you to watch on demand. I think it's the future, but they are. So yeah, which I don't know. So yeah, plus I found like it's really glitchy, like the boxes they give you sometimes, but which you might have found also the recent video. So yeah, So just trying to experiment with it, see how we get on. But so far it's been good, I'm liking it. So yeah, the dogs are all doing good. Ruby's doing good, she's went for boosters this week and she got she had a blood test as well, just because with all the medications she's on, her liver is showing not like something to do with her liver, I don't know what, but anyhow, she's healthy, she keeps going. So yeah, so I'm going to go walk this Dolly, take her home and then see what the other 3 monks have been up to, and then get ready for Fat Club. So I'll go back to shop it. Does anyone know why Sainsbury's has stopped throwing the low fat sausages? Because I've not been able to find them in the local branch for about a couple of weeks now, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's my issue or not, but the Tesco ones are not near as nice as the Sainsbury's ones. And I didn't get any on Saturday because the date wasn't going. Let's go. So yeah, so we go walk and go home, I guess.